The greatest recession of all time. It is happening. The year was 2023, and the world was in the midst of a deep recession. It had been triggered by a combination of factors, including rising energy costs, a slowdown in global trade, and political instability in key regions. As the recession took hold, people around the world began to feel the pinch. Unemployment rose sharply, and those who were lucky enough to keep their jobs found that their salaries were being squeezed. Many businesses struggled to stay afloat, and some were forced to close their doors altogether. In the United States, the situation was particularly dire. The country had been hit hard by the recession, and the government's attempts to stimulate the economy through tax cuts and other measures had failed to have the desired effect. As a result, the government was forced to take more drastic action. One of the key initiatives that the government introduced was a large-scale infrastructure spending program. The aim of the program was to create jobs, stimulate economic growth, and modernize the country's aging infrastructure. The program was a huge undertaking, and it was not without its challenges. There were concerns about the environmental impact of some of the projects, and there were also concerns about the cost of the program. However, the government was determined to push ahead, and it received broad support from both Democrats and Republicans. Over the next few months, construction crews were dispatched across the country to work on a range of projects, including highways, bridges, and airports. The work was hard, but it was also rewarding. People who had been out of work for months or even years were finally able to find jobs, and businesses that had been struggling suddenly had new opportunities. As the infrastructure program gathered momentum, the wider economy began to show signs of recovery. Consumer confidence started to rise, and businesses started to invest again. Slowly but surely, the country was emerging from the recession. However, the recovery was not without its setbacks. There were still pockets of the country where the recession was hitting particularly hard, and there were also concerns about the long-term impact of the government's spending program on the country's debt levels. Despite these challenges, though, the country was finally starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. The recession of 2023 had been a difficult time, but it had also been a period of great resilience and determination. And as the recovery took hold, there was a sense of hope and optimism that things would get better, both for the country as a whole and for the millions of people whose lives had been affected by the recession. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll be sharing more helpful videos and information to help you stay safe and secure. Goodbye.